then you determine where the car is going, or where in this case the whole network will be going. And that also is a part of strategic autonomy. I mean, if you decide what will be the technologies of the future you want to invest in, what will be the science you want to invest in, what will be the capacities and the capabilities that will be developed, well, those will determine whether you will have your strategic autonomy or not. So being able to choose that wisely with the necessary information that is available to you to make the right decisions, that is obviously very important, and the road mapping is an important part of that. So there as well, it will be very interesting to see what our road mappers are going to present to us in terms of what the future holds and where we should go. And then the next presentations will be on governance, from the governance focus group. Now that the seat of the Future Center has been decided, and I really want to congratulate Romania and Bucharest with having the seat. I'm looking forward to see them host that very important European center, and to visit it perhaps once. Who knows? And the countries are working on their national centers. Well, big question will now be, how will we manage all that? How will they work together? What will that look like? How will we evolve from the current situation where the pilots are there, the pilots are starting to grow the network, have already added an important number of partners to their networks, or creating communities around, for instance, early warning, around education and training, around cyber ranges. Well, how will these communities be integrated in that future network with the central hub and then the national centers? How that all will evolve is a very important decision, and obviously we need solid advice on how to do that, and I'm looking forward to see what our governance focus group will be able to tell us about how they see that way ahead. And to illustrate the fact that these focus groups are there, it's a nice illustration of the fact that actually the pilots are already working together. It's a question we sometimes get: how are the pilots working together? Well, the focus groups is one way of doing that. It's where we bring together people working around the same topics, having the same competences, and having the same interests. We bring them together and they work together independently of which color they have in terms of the pilot they come from. They just work together on that topic and try to come up with the best possible advice or the best possible solution. So that those are already nice examples of how that network is building and how people are working together. And so it will certainly be interesting to see what they have to tell us. And then we'll end today with a panel discussion where I assume that we will be talking about the same things at the level of the project coordinators. How do we see the future? Where do we want to go? And I'm pretty sure that Luigi from EXO will also have a strong vision on a number of those points. And I'm looking forward to hear all of these different ideas from my colleagues and from Luigi. And that will then be the end of the presentations, focus groups, and panels. And then Kai will close. So it promises to be a very interesting day. I will not hold you any longer. And so I suggest that we start.